Wow, what a great day we had hiking up to Morning Glory Arch and checking out some amazing rock features along the Colorado River. We had hiked partway up this creek a few times just to get some exercise and to enjoy this beautiful canyon. While up at Morning Glory Arch, we got a surprise. This is Grandstaff Campground on the Colorado River. We spent quite a few nights here, and in the future, when we come back to the Moab area, I wouldn't mind spending a few more nights. We also rode our e-bikes on the bike trail along Highway 191. I said we'd be back, and here we are at the Grandstaff trailhead. You got to read it from right to left. Canyon. It's a gorgeous canyon. The trees and the flowers all over the place. So we were here towards the beginning of May on two separate trips. We had spent a few nights in Arches National Park between trips. The flowers here in May are absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful bouquet of color and design. And there was poison ivy, so watch out. To be on a hiking trail when the wind is tearing it up like this, it's fun. It makes you feel alive. Yes, one of the mornings that we hiked the trail, we had a storm coming in. Alright, we're going that way. Up this. And over that way. Yeah, more fun parts of the trail. This is what I used to do for fun when I lived in Northern California. Is just go up and down the river looking for good swimming holes. But we're not going to go swimming here. We're not looking for that. There it is. Yeah. Beautiful. Like this one. But I made a mistake and I gotta jump over there. And it's another stream crossing. There have been several. I think we're gonna use those stones right there. There's water in there. But, yeah, that's quite an opening there. That's quite a ceiling on that cave. What are those eyes glaring at me? This place is amazing. Look at how the riverbank carved, how the water carved that riverbank. And there's riverbanks like that all around here. Even way up there. Probably a riverbank about 1,000 or 2,000 years ago. Amazing place. Wow. Yeah, just the kind of place one wants to go exploring. Yep, going to beautiful places like this has always been top of my list. One of my favorite things to do. Especially if there's a river there. If there's water, if there's trees, if there's cool things to look at around here like flowers and rock formations. Yeah, I'll go there. I'll explore it. I'll appreciate it for what it is. Any excuse to get outside works for me. Just be careful of poison ivy. Morning Glory Natural Bridge. So much more than we expected. So we found the arch. We're at the end of the trail where the arch is. So even outside of Arches National Park, you can find some massive, impressive arches.
Do you want a picture?
Let's see if I can. So we're just here at this awesome rock feature, minding our own business. All of a sudden, a welcome intrusion is upon us. Yeah. Don't let those feet come out from under you. Right. Yep. Yeah.
Off rappel.
I want to do this one again. Okay.
Bikes are just about ready. Nice campsite. Nice to be able to just kind of sprawl out with our stuff. Got the solar going. Our water shoes have dried. Got the chairs ready for us to sit in the sun when we get back. Weight bench is protected in the sun. Weights don't need protection. Not quite ready to roll up the raft just yet, the kayak just yet. It's going to get pretty hot, so we might want it out. And finally, there was the e-bike riding. From the Grandstaff Campground to Highway 191 is about 3 miles. We're leaving the bike path here. There's a stretch for about a half mile where there is no bike path. So we kicked up the speed and made it back to the bike path as soon as we could. It really does help to have some good mirrors on your bike. Approaching Lions Park and Highway 191, we're going to take this bridge across the Colorado River. It's a pretty wide river. There's the river. Moving right along here. And we've reached the other end. Now, as soon as this bike path joins Highway 191, it continues heading north, and it's pretty nice. Now, once we got our workout heading to the top of this hill, it was time to coast down. We actually did this a couple times. It was great exercise. You want to find ways to stay healthy by any means possible when you're living like this. We plan to enjoy this life for a very long, long time. Coming up on the left here where the wall gets really high, there's a really interesting feature. It's not quite an arch, but it sure has the startings of one. Visible from Goose Island Campground. And as we were getting back, there was one more thing I wanted to check out on my bike. Woo! I'd give the tunnel a try.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how could I pass this up? There's just no way. Whew. Excuse me. It was a fun ride. So that's just some of the fun that you can have at Grandstaff Campground. Moab, baby. All day long we saw people floating down the Colorado River. We even went out on the kayak once ourselves. And it was a lot of work to paddle upstream against the current. Now this is the north side of the Colorado River, Arches National Park, so of course I didn't fly my drone over there. I'm going to give you one more view of Grandstaff Campground. And thanks for making it this far. I'm impressed. Please like and subscribe.